You ready? I'm ahead of you. I don't know. Oh, Ty Screet kill. I'm not watching. I just sent the link.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home.
Oh, it's your new stadium, huh? Oh, fuck, you're in London.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set.
Yeah, that's the only reason I kept the Jets. I'm in Brooklyn now.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh yeah, I need to update my kick returners.
I'm looking for bandies.
Alright, I'm good. Waiting for your peer to resume game. Oh, you fucking whore.
He's taken down, able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries, just keep giving it to him.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
That team rushed me and I didn't even know they were there.
Detroit! Gun! 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 Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, pick that, son!
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Dude, I cannot believe they didn't fucking pick that.
You gotta find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
All right, now, Lucky 56, Lucky 56. All right, now, Lucky 56, Lucky 56. Detroit, Detroit.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Patriot! Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That us against his rushing stats, but really should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that
third
play
party.
before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage down.
Yeah, we're third party from the south.
In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
That can't. There's a plane. He knocked me. Hey, they're shooting at that plane. That's cool.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
On third
Yeah, I
down,
got him.
Jackson. Dancing to his left. And the pressure gets
Give me a Band-Aid, pal.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons. Especially because they felt like they
I had him low.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Yeah, from the back. Oh, this kid's one shot, bro. He off me. He's in the back. He's one shot.
At the 10. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Wins to throw on second down. And open, that's Damian Ratley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
Wentz now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
No, what the?
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have back on their heels.
They run with Breida. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the third down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
From the gun on third down, Wentz.
Oh, come on, Wesco.
Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers.
Oh, you got the Lamar Jackson corner too.
When he delivers the ball.
Oh, there is a corner though that's named Lamar Jackson. Yeah, or maybe that was in the draft. I don't know.
Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
Dude, he should have held on to that. God damn it.
Big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Kirksey coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 there. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on 3rd down, Jackson dumps it off to Gurley.
We got mad
And he'll be
teams
brought down
out.
shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the
Where are
play,
you going?
and it'll be 4th down.
Right in the
Here's
middle.
Ryan
That's
Allen
how long.
now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Huh. I landed on Band-Aids.
He's going to field this at the 4. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Oh man.
Quite hold it. Got
God
him.
damn it, I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do shit like that.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can
What?
tell scouting
My
is
God,
taking
it
over.
wasn't
They're making it
shooting.
a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback. And then no one plays.
There's people at house.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a
Zone left
cutback
top.
lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He makes a wonderful play there.
Did that dude quit?
Protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was put. I know this, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days
Oh,
you're going to
what?
think that you were.
Only 3 yards on
Hit
the
me
catch.
once.
It's 3rd down.
pushing
In
me
danger
hard.
of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Damn. He hit Cody with that great pedestal. Damn.
From the gun, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop right around the 25. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now it's Breida. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
No, what? I didn't even mean to throw it. I was trying to playmaker him up. God fucking damn it. This is where it starts. This is where it starts.
Baby girl.
And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. Also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Shaq Lawson in there.
Oh, dude, I'm about to make him sit on it and save it for later. Just shit it out.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second.
I'm gay as fuck! Oh, it's so hot.
Start things out.
That's hot as fuck, dude. I don't see anyone, but I'm low as hell. I'll just hit house, I guess. Yeah, I'm low as fuck.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And right side, Hitler's got it. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, Deagle off the
Play
rip.
there for the Dolphins. 42 yards. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage
I
here.
never
Back to
land
the
house
2.
anymore when I
It's a
come
loss
here.
of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Rocket.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
What is it? One of those.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Jackson operating from the gun. Steps away to his left. And this results in 6.
See, there's nothing you can do to that. Shit pisses me off.
Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are in for 6. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Oh, I didn't know what I just picked.
Offensive unit ready to get going here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back.
Come on.
Get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
82, 82. Hey, 4 down, black, black.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Oh, I thought I was outside the tackle box.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you
Yeah.
move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Forced out to his left. And he finds a man with a crossing route. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now Wentz. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game. The guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
What time we go in the shower at?
Huh?
6:30.
Whenever I'm done with this game.
And that brings up 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time those games. You can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he gets it down to the 40.
I thought he was dead ass about the fumble.
Give him credit. They knew
Well, no, I mean, I'm close to midfield. I was just like, fuck it.
offense stays out there.
81.
First is Wentz.
What the fuck?
Hook up there, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for.
Feels like
Dude, what kind of pass was that?
Reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half.
If anyone should get traded, it's fucking Wentz.
Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
81.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh,
Releases it, and that'll
you fucking cuck.
He had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now, Wentz
oh, Big
again.
Daddy.
Oh, Big Daddy.
20. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that.
Oh.
each and
Roll
every time.
forward?
You're a dick,
4 yards
dude.
on the completion, and it's
You fucking cunt.
Shot me
Perfect
down.
defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
Someone
and
did.
picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
I don't know.
And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing.
I think he had that.
There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are you?
False start knocks them back behind the 10 now. As they
That's
try
a
to
game
get the 1st and
changer.
goal. Throwing his Wentz. And he's going to take touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7.
Yeah, I mean,
So we're right back where we started.
that's,
All even as the Knicks
I don't know. That was a, you saw that pass, like who and who it was intended for.
in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the
It is where, yeah, no, it did go where it went, and he swatted it for no fucking reason.
back onto the field. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to push them around, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just cash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
That is right. Now let's go.
You got me lucky.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
All right,
Didn't
now,
happen
lucky
on that
56.
play.
Lucky 56.
They're shooting back here somewhere.
Single.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that one's complete to Gurley. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
They're way too far for me.
Last stop.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half.
Let's go.
Back with more after this.
Hold on, there's a chest here.
Now a handoff for
God damn, what the fuck was that?
absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define
All right,
him
now,
by
lucky
position.
56.
Defensive end,
Lucky
outside
56.
linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
So
I see
disruptive.
her.
What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body,
Dude, on me.
I mean, he's got some strength up there and some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
The Dolphins are
Got him.
down 2 for 5 to this point. This will be
Oh,
3rd and 15.
fuck. He's ending me. God damn it. I didn't know there was a-
Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Versatility and showing those hands. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the
Are you like,
So some holding
bruh?
side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, spot. But they move so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
82, 82.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep, and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Great. 81, 81.
Wentz now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Flushed out right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Wentz.
Oh, what the fuck?
Curtis Samuel, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Wentz will try again on 2nd down.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Gets home, down he goes. Some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Go, go. There we go. Back. Waiting.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Buying time to his left. Taking a shot, and this is caught inside the 5.
He was out of bounds. I don't know why. I just.
Second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go. Great. Great.
They'll try to run with Breida. It's a gain of
Down
a
to the
couple, and
right,
it'll be
dude.
2nd and goal. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there as the 1st half is winding down. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Alright, I'm about to go eat, I think.
Fuck, dude. I might not make it.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Allen,
That'll be taken in the
you're
end
getting
zone.
Allen.
Spinning away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some
You gonna
risk
go
takers
eat or
out there
what?
that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Well, how long till you done with your game?
I'm only at halftime, dude.
We can play another one. He's only at halftime with this
After the
game.
INT on the last drive. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Jets fielded in the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him.
God, fucking blocking the back. That shit's ridiculous.
This one might be coming back. Holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Now a play fake here on first down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. The tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
No one got it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to use his markers to get this up to the 40. Down a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Hey, Diddy, where we landing in here, Diddy?
From the gun, it's Wentz. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not at all. He came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Dancing to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Got an open man at 12. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now whistles come in before this snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. Full start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Shorty.
Back here.
Wentz to throw again. Steps away to his left. Now he's going
No.
back over the middle. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Nice. Yeah.
Detroit! Gone!
After the interception, here's Jackson. Dumps it off to Gurley. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's what...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Charles Tapper able to drop him for a loss of 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
4 down. Check.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Forced out to his left.
He's shooting out.
He gets it to Gurley, complete.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Now Jackson on first down. Being chased down. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Dolphins on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to dump it off to Gurley.
What in the fuck? Are you fucking with me?
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
7 plays, 100 yards. Get the fuck out of here. God Hurley, huh?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh.
Probably should have stayed where he was.
Yeah, probably.
Get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the Jet offense. Now they head out to take over. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4. No, what's interesting, and for the
Dude, what the throw was that?
picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley down right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Leopard! You got 3 down. Gun!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now out come the Jets. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return will stop right around the 25. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hurry up. Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Mike 50. Mike 50. Mike 50.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. DJ Reader in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Gun! 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 Gun!
From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Welcome back now here in London. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Operating from the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. He may try and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, stack.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Come on.
Now Wentz again. Taking a shot for Samuel. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe it. That's being tested right here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. From the gun on third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now Gurley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Gurley again here on first down. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it down. He may try and run for this. And he slides to avoid the hit. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth.
Now
from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56.
Jackson now, operating from the gun, dancing to his left. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone!
3rd and goal, Jackson. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. In for the score. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
So out now come the Jets. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw, it's Wentz. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
43's the mic. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Mike 43. Mike 43.
Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
They're running right through him. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw is Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. 81. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man on the crossing route. And out across midfield down to the 45. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Shorty. Great.
Wentz now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Wentz now on 1st down. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Wentz, being chased out left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Trent Taylor, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Gone!
Here's Gurley. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the home team here, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.